I'll play just the sounds at the end of the video, but I want to talk first a bit about this set, which starts with two individual bowls that this customer selected. They're on the same pitch in a different octave. You can hear all those harmonic overtones. And this smaller, very thick, low-sided antique singing bowl that is one of my favorite types, the low-sided Manipuri bowls, have a very clear ring, have a very nice feeling. They have that beautiful shape and color, and really nice balance to the harmonic overtones when you get such nice pieces like these. The highest pitched one I had actually just put into this set. So the one that he ordered was still on the website, even though I had already added it to this combination. I left it on the website individually. So I just want to show off how it fit into this combination. Very, very nice. My previous video today has just these four. But here's the fifth. And this is a type that I specifically looked for years when I traveled to Nepal, because they're really one of the very, very best. Extremely thick with the engravings on top of the rim and everything, lines around the outside, and just a beautiful clear tone. And it matches really nicely with this larger bowl. You can hear how nicely those two harmonize. And that larger bowl is actually very small for how deep it is. It's a thinner antique, and that makes the tone deeper. So the larger a bowl gets, the deeper the tone gets, but also the thinner it gets, the deeper it gets. So here's actually next to it a larger piece with a higher pitch, because it's thicker and it has that extra weight at the rim, which makes the pitch higher. But speaking with the customer that ordered these two, I mentioned to him that this was part of this larger set. And he mentioned that he was wondering how to expand from those two. So the easiest way would be to add that set. The other way is to add any individual bowls that you like, where there's some I like to have very similar types of bowls together. You get the most harmonious tone. It's visually very nice that they go in sequential order. And when they go in sequential sizes like that, then other things, the sustain is similar, the tonal qualities, the volume tends to be more similar as well. So those hang together so beautifully because they're so similar to each other, just in different sizes, but basically the same type of bowl, maybe even some of them made by the same maker or in the same workshop. And the same with these large bowls that I set out here. So if you have something that's fairly unique, like a very thin antique like this, if you wanted to match that with other large bowls, to get the tones that you want, you may end up with a different size. Like I mentioned, that's about an 11-inch compared to this less than 9-inch bowl that's actually deeper. So you may end up with a higher pitch that's actually larger, which is fine. However, if you stick with more similar types of bowls, like here's another very thin antique that's deeper. So if you stick with all those thin bowls, you can go sequentially from low to high with also sequential sizes, if that matters. It doesn't really matter in terms of the sound that much. My deepest bowl is smaller than a lot of my other higher tones for the same reason, that it's very, very thin, and the volume is lower. You could probably even hear that here, that with this smaller size, the volume is lower than with a much larger bowl. If you hit it harder, you get a louder tone. And because of the type of bowl, that thinner bowl, you get a little bit more of a gong-like tone than you would with a thicker bowl, which may be a little bit more bell-like. So the different tonal qualities by the different types of bowls, the thickness has a lot to do with that. Not to go on too much of a tangent. So that actually fits into a nice musical scale like that. So now, as promised, here's just the sounds.